Hey guys, my name is Jeff. I'm a wizard. Let's read some cards. Subject is who has a crush on you. Very simple. It's gonna be very short because I made 10 piles. Just switching it up. I'm using these Lenormand decks cards and these space normal play cards. So here, choose one of these 10 piles, the one that stands out to you. Don't think about it too much, or just choose a number between 1 and 10. Go to the description box and the comment section, click on the link. I will see you there, and then I will tell you something about this. I have no idea what. Let's do this. Bye. So, these will be short messages, because I just need to get through these cards. Trying to clear my table seems impossible. Group number 1. Hello, how are you? Let's look at your card. Then I just letting. Oh, it's matches. Okay. I have this woman portrait upside down. My brain's going somewhere with that. Okay. Oh, and then I turn these cards back upside down. Okay, what does that mean? There's somebody who doesn't want to be seen. Okay, that's for sure. Somebody doesn't want to be seen. Is it a shyness? That's what came into my head. Shy. It's somebody very bold though. Like I'm seeing like huge cojones, to put it that way. Somebody with a plan though, like 3 of Wands is here. Somebody is planning, but like right now they're just secret, hidden, or There's a contradiction here. Did somebody you wouldn't expect to keep this a secret or to be so shy? Okay, that's the thing. Group 1. So somebody has a crush on you, and they're being very shy about it, or very like hiding. But it's not somebody you would expect to do that, because they are actually somebody who are very bold, very strong. I'm getting like very go-getter spirit, or they don't really, they know what they want, or they go out and get it. So I think it's got this person off guard as well. I don't think they're used to feeling like this. I think they're used to feeling like a very strong person, and then they kind of feel insecure because of you. However, they are making a plan, and then I don't know what this is, like this little joker saying oh. It's almost like something is assisting this. Something is going to smooth this along, because yeah, either another person or just like a nice coincidence, or an alien. That means something, but I don't know what alien. Alien. Something foreign, something strange. No, I want to know this. I want to know this. Okay, like it just told me like then pull another card. Like, so what? Come on. What is this? And 4. So then I have this. So okay, I don't know if I'm showing you the cards actually. That she wants. Then this little alien. This is what I'm like stuck a bit. This is just that plans are in the making. However, I feel this person is a bit stuck in how to, like, it's got them all wrapped up. So something's coming along to help smooth this out. Uh, yeah, okay. So higher, a higher force is what I got. Weird. Okay, let's see. Get the same thing. Just got another alien. I'm blocking so hard on this and I can't let it go. There's a ball there on four legs. A ball. A ball. Stars. Like a party, like a gathering, a get together, something out of the ordinary. It's going to be like something like that. It's going to be moved along in an through an event that is out of the ordinary, and it's cryptic. It's like saying it's like not out of the ordinary for you, not of the out of the ordinary in general, just out of the ordinary. Um, but whatever the case may be, um, it's gonna have that feeling of like something brought us two together. Like something is pushing us in the right direction. I think because both parties want it, so it's gonna happen anyways. But this is all you need to know is like contradictory, like very like a tough guy who's then suddenly very shy, something like that. Okay, group one. Thank you. See you around. Bye. Moving on to group number two. Hope this goes faster than group number one. I have this 16, very good card. So wishing card, wish fulfillment card, and I have this 8 of hearts, and then it's 2 of pentacles. Ooh. Okay, hope you can see a bit. Just that. It's a bit hard to see these cards. So it's this 8, and there's this satellite 2 of pentacles, but the figures don't really matter that much. Although, so what was my first thought here? It was destiny. That's just just 8 of cups, and then this the eternity loop here suggests destiny, and then I thought it's like crossing paths again. Like in this Möbius strip way where you can. But it's not. Okay, it is. It is somebody you already met in this life. Yeah, but not per se had a relationship with, I don't think. Not per se had anything. I mean, it kind of feels like somebody you were around, but not you really had any contact maybe with even. Like you were just walking like around each other's neighborhood a lot. Maybe, like, going to the same gym, stuff like that, and then now you meet something like that, destiny, and 2 of pentacles, but it's 2 of pentacles, work, yes, something to do with the no, wait, really, the picture's not important. Still, I'm trying to use these pictures. Why am I not listening to myself? There's a boat here. 16 to 8. 2 times 8 is 16. Okay. Um, there's okay. There's the part here of you have to this person and you have to meet each other halfway. There's yeah. Okay, this is what I get. It's like there's work that needs to be done before you two can meet, and it's dependent on both of you doing the work. The door, like the cat just came in, the door open, like freaked me out for a second. Um, okay, this work that I'm talking about, it's not per se. You need to be building something. It's more work needs to be done in order for you to, or the other person. No, for you to see or hear this other person. It's like you are not receiving them yet. That's or you're not able to see them yet, or you're not open for it in a way. So even when could be like you're in a vibe of like even when the perfect person would stand right in front of you, you would just not recognize it right now, or you could be in a position in a state or maybe going through a period where if somebody was in love with you and would really try hard, you also would maybe not receive all the signals, or you wouldn't see it as clear, or you would maybe be aloof. You get very aloof. So something in that part, or this, maybe the other way around as well, where the other person needs to do sort of work to see really what's in front of him. Okay, no, I'm getting it's really you because this person has a crush on you, and it's feel like they are sending out the signals, but you're like there's still something that needs to happen for you to hear it. Okay, could be anything, could be really small, could be right now, just that you be on the lookout for it or something. Okay, so that was a group two. Hope you meet him or her soon. Thank you. Bye. So, group three. Let's see. I have here this book. Like, there are a lot of numbers. 10, no, just 2, 10. 26. Not important. The book. The book is important. Then I have here this space card upside down and this two of hearts. Who has a crush on you? Group three. What does this say? The harmony. Love. Hmm? Who has a crush on you? Da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm getting a lot of things. Group three, like this is a studious person, a smart person, somebody who reads books, very simple. But somebody who maybe is at a distance, lives farther away, and then this person has love for you, but for, it's like it's sending out into space. So it's happening in their head a lot. They're not really acting on it. They're not really using it. Like it stays very theoretical. See, it stays very theoretical. So it's a lot of fantasizing in their head, or it's a lot of keeping it sort of in a really tight to their chest. So it's like they have a crush on you, but you're not feeling it. They have love for you, but you're not feeling it because they are really yeah, like just living in their head suddenly, or it's like they're writing it all down in their diary, but they're not telling you, or they're not doing anything with it. That's what I got. Okay, let's put on another card for this. And this sun and this ten of wands. Sun and this ten of wands. Um, overburdened. So like, could be that this person is just, like overworked or has too many things on their plate, or like doesn't act on it because it's too much right now to handle for something like that. The sun, the truth can't handle the truth. Yeah, but they just have a lot on their plate, or they see the situation as too difficult, too many burdens. So that's why they're keeping it very much like in a what if like scenario or something. It's weird. It's like they see it as something they really want, but then at the same time as something that would just, huh. I mean, that's a bit of a, like sort of a playery narcissistic thing, when they, that's like a narcissistic thing, or that's just a human behavior, where commitment issues, like heavy commitment issues, or stuff like this, makes people, especially when they really want something, find all kinds of reasons to not go for it because they're just so afraid. So they and for them it also goes like this yo-yo. So they want to so bad, and then they almost can have it. It's basically in front of them, but then they taking up the responsibility feels like a burden to them. It really feels like I can't handle this right now. It's too much, and then it also turns off what they want. So inside themselves, it's that also goes. It's difficult for them because it goes from pure desire and wanting nothing but to being happy to be free from it. Being happy to be rid of it, because then they're to themselves, and they feel free. But it's this fear of taking up this responsibility, and that has to do with commitment issues, with somebody who doesn't trust themselves. Somebody who doesn't trust themselves. That's usually where it boils down to. Yeah. Okay. Group three. Well, going in deep. Going in deep. Hello, kitty. Group number 4. What do we have in store? Who has a crush on you? I wonder who. Ew. Look, I have this sort of King of Swords guy here, but then the 6 made me say like, not really. It's like just to get this passive King of Swords, like a bit of a boiled down version almost, or like I get this arrogance, somebody who's very like a bit cocky, like they plan on being a dictator, And I don't know, something like somebody who already sees themselves as the boss, but is still, like, knows his position, so is still like a bit like slimy. I get a slimy feeling in that way, like somebody who keeps to the background, but then, like, betrays everybody to get the position. I don't know. Whoa, I'm saying heavy things. So, like, do we like this person? I'm not sure yet. I want to say no. I want to say no, and especially these eyes. Somebody with like, disdain in their eyes. Disdain. Um. Okay, and I've got this ace of hearts and this five of diamonds or pentacles. So what I get is, okay, this, whoever this is, they made an offer. Um, Wait, like, it's like they made an offer. That's my first. Was my first thought? Yeah. So they made an offer, and I think you rejected them, or it's not like it's more like, um, they were interested in you, and they wanted to, but their approach was not very classy, or um, like, they were putting in minimal effort, or maybe keeping it on the back burner. I think, like, maybe something like that. They wanted you, but sort of wanting to keep you on the back burner, or at a distance, or maybe, like they're not even trying, not putting their back into it. So, but you rejected them in that way, or you were like, fuck this, this is uh, not interested by, and that really kind of uh, shook them. Like, it in a good way, actually, because, okay, that's the good thing here. That's the good thing. That's why it's not so important if we like this person. The point is that by you doing this, you taught somebody a good lesson here, actually, because they kind of, like, it wasn't that super intentional what they were doing, and by you not going into these lackluster advances, and saying no to them, they sort of had to think twice, about some things, and they are thinking twice now. It put them in a really bad mood. Like, this cloud is here. It kind of, yeah, and I think especially, and okay, and there's this thing of, there's a reason they were being so lackluster, or putting you on the back burner. It's because they really liked you, but were sort of, it's that thing where you keep waiting until you feel like good enough, or like, on top of your game, to then really go for it. You feel like you just wanna, also, like, when you go for it, you wanna really go for it. But they were waiting too long for this, or they were, at the meanwhile, trying to string it along until they were ready. But like, people, when they do that, they don't realize they really are stringing people along a long time. And also, like, taking it for granted. Like, he took you for granted, and now he feels left out in the cold, and now it's really dawned on him, and I'm saying him a lot, so I'm pretty sure it's a he. Could be a woman, like, but somebody who definitely with a bit of an arrogance, and a bit of And also, let me tell you like this: if they really really liked you, they treated you the opposite. You would have felt the opposite. That's also why you didn't go into their advantage, because it's like, who treats me this way? Like why do you treat me so bad? It's really somebody where you ask like, why are you so mean to me? You know, you like me? Did you want? Why are you so mean to me? Or who? You know, people who they like you, you know it, you like them, but then when you want to meet, they seem to just make you feel like a sucker all the time, or make you feel like it's like out of reach, just out of reach. Yeah, annoying. But you did good. You taught them a lesson, and maybe they will be less annoying in the future. There's potential. There's potential. Good job. All right, group number 4. That was group number 4. I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we jab for group number 5. Let's see who has a crush on you, number 5. Oh, I have an 8 of Pentacles, the key. Work. Work. Wait. Then I have the 7 of Wands. Changing. Because I got Uranus in my head. Could be literal, but Uranus is mostly change, right? It's the innovator. No? Or something like that? I don't know. And then this Queen of Swords. So I do get a woman character here, a female character here, an older person, or somebody with seniority. In any case, you know, it doesn't have to be an old person, but I mean, could still be in their 30s or something. But for you, somebody more older. They're no that keys. Okay, so at work, that was my first thing. So somebody at work, or seeing your work. Okay, so this is an older female person, and they see potential in you. This is the kind of crush we're talking about more. They see potential in you. It's like they see you as like they think like if you put, they see you and they think like if you put the right key in that person, they could really be amazing, or they could really like come out of their shell, show who they really are, because they kind of see your potential. And I think they also see that you hold on, or that you go the extra mile. They see that you, oh yeah, okay, so somebody sees potential, and they see that you they could do more with you, work-wise maybe, or I don't know. I don't know how it goes. It could be in many ways, but most of all because they see that what you work with care, or you put your you really try to do a good job, and you have a sort of respect or pride in the work you're doing. So you're not trying to, you're just trying to do a good job, and you finish stuff. And they're seeing that, and they're impressed, and they're very impressed actually, in a way. And I think that's why, you know, they see potential in you, but it's a crush. So it's a bit of a infatuation in that way. Like, no, I mean, like, I think you just did something, or said something, or maybe it was a couple of small things that really delighted this person, that just made them happy, or just made them feel good. That's what it is. That's why it's more of a crush, because I think maybe you feel that make this person feel good. I think it's this. Maybe that's what they see in you is what you appreciate in them as well, and I think maybe that's why this energy is so good. Yeah, yeah, okay. Boom. Group five. That was enough. Choose another pile if you want to love, crush. Um, yeah, good idea. I'm gonna take a little break. Bye. Hello, group five. Who has a crush on you? Let's see. Who I got this guy before the fox. I was. Damn it, the cards. So I pulled this before, like a day before, a couple of days before. It was lying on my desk, and I already was postponing it. Thank you, Kat. Like I was not thinking about it. I slid like, oh, I'll think about it later, and then they were lying around here, and then I just cleaned them up. Now it's here again. Because I honestly didn't know what it meant. Wait, let's look at your baby cards first. This three of hearts and this queen of pentacles. Oh yeah, somebody who wants to take care of you. Or somebody who takes care of you? No, somebody who takes care. Three of. What is this? This fox. At night? Or early in the morning? What is this? Yeah, it's like early in the morning. What? Somebody you see early in the morning? I think so. I think it's. And somehow they're in the shadows? But somebody who's been watching over you? I need a card for this. Damn, that's like. Why am I not getting it? Come on. Why am I blocking so badly in this card? That's Fox. It could be so many things. I think that's why. Like, it could be a conniving person, or like a lying person, or somebody who sneaks around. It could also be like a trickster, or it could be somebody who just hides, somebody hidden, somebody who likes to eat chicken, like somebody smart, somebody sort of inventive. A hustler. Got to the streets tonight. And they want to take care of you. That's what I'm getting. And this cube. And it's on the floor. But again, so this 8 of. Okay, like destiny, or you've met paths before, or your paths are entwined. Two of Pentacles. Balancing. Wait, it was like this. Okay, this is what I got, guys. It's somebody from early on, somebody who was there in your beginning. like in your childhood, somewhere like that, or from your hometown. Oh yeah, from your hometown, something like that. So they were already in your life before, and in a way, they or they have this feeling of like watching over you, or they feel like that's what they want to do, or they have been watching over you, they have been taking care of you. But there's definitely this energy of they want to take care of you, and they want to see you grow, or they want to see you evolve, and really evolve. Like I'm focusing on this cube, like somebody wants to take care of you, and in all dimensions, like not only because you have these people who then want to give a lot of care, but it's very one-sided, or they can give care in certain aspects, but then can't really give you support in others, and this person really sort of, or they at least think about this like in bigger ways of how can I really help this person, or how could I really support this person, and they want to fill that role in a way. There's something a bit weird about that because it feels, what is weird to me is how the energy is so at a distance from you. Like you would think somebody who wants to take care of you that much, or who really wants to see you grow, would be there taking care of you. So it's weird that they are like sort of like in the shadows, yeah, in the shadows, or coming making their entrance again. And okay, that's why this is here, because it's somebody who they're not doing this yet because they feel like balance needs to happen. Something needs to be balanced, or they need to they need they need to take care of some stuff, or they're waiting for something. Um, Something needs to be balanced. What needs to be balanced? You. I get to do like another antenna. Oh, yeah. Okay. A choice. Uh, you. They're waiting for you to be free, or to be unbound by somebody else, or to. It's they're waiting for you to kind of put your attention on them, because right now you're putting your attention somewhere else, or your attention is divided. Maybe you're dating around, so they're waiting for you to put your focus back on them, or on them, or to choose them. Or I don't think it's you have to choose them. I think it's just they're just they feel okay. They don't feel confident right now. They feel like they would have competition, or they wouldn't have your full attention, or maybe if they make advances right now, you wouldn't, it wouldn't be the right timing. You wouldn't take it seriously. That's how they're thinking, right? That's how they're feeling. Like they're sort of seeing it as like, if I make my offer now, this person is not going to appreciate it, or maybe like they're afraid for this rejection for sure, because they want to offer you something serious here. So they're waiting for the right time to, and I get it. It's like maybe you're just not available for this right now to actually get, like a serious offer and take this person seriously. Because like maybe they're being very smart by waiting. Maybe they really see that you just are, like maybe you just want to date. Maybe you're just really focused on having fun, or maybe you're just focused on your work or getting by. It could be that. It could be you're really focused on your work, on maybe some problems you have, and they just feel like they can't make a good entrance with this and they want to do it right. A part of that is because right now I'm making this person sound super wise and like they just know the right timing and they are like super in line with their intuition. A part that, in a way, yeah, like yes, but there's a part of that that is their insecurity, that is their fear for the rejection, and there's a bit of a like a difficulty because they make, like the longer they wait, the more serious they want to make it, and the bigger the step becomes. So they're kind of stuck. Um, like it makes them nervous because I think they realize that sooner or later they're just going to have to. What this person doesn't do, and what I find surprising, and what maybe they don't realize that they're doing wrong, is this is a weird thing. Is it's instead of then, like first putting in the work to get your attention maybe, or to call in your attention. You this is a weird thing where you're waiting for somebody to be ready or to be looking at you before you like say like before they become interesting to you. No, it's like first they need to become interesting to you, and then maybe when they have your attention, then they can like try to make it more serious. But I don't know why they're maybe they tried before, or no, this is really their insecurity. This is really something that they don't understand. It's some for some reason they uh, they don't really know how to do that, how to get your attention in the way they want. They're a bit of yeah, like clumsy in this way, or they just feel like they're not interesting to you maybe. I think that's what they're thinking about a lot as well. It's like, how do I get this person attention? How can I get this person's attention, or how do I get my way in? That's why this fox is there, because they're being thinking about it. They're strategizing a bit because uh, somehow, however they try, like they always come off cold, or a bit even stiff or rude, or just like, they're one of these people that really likes you, and they want to ask you out, and they want to ask you all the kind of questions, but when they're right in front of you, they say nothing, and they just walk away from you, or they just stare at their feet, and then like get frozen. Yeah, that's it. Okay, 5. Damn, it was long. God damn it. The long con, yeah, I get that. That's why whoever this person is, it's the long con they're playing, the long game, their long game. So they're not done with you. Thank you, Group 5. Group 6. I have this 10 of diamonds, and it was upside down. Somebody who's a hard worker, somebody who's a physical, like in a physical way, hard worker, or a bodybuilder, like something like that. Like in a fitness person. Yeah. somebody harvesting. Somebody's doing well. Somebody's successful, and there's the big physical aspect there. I see muscles. So it could be somebody with muscles, or it could be somebody who actually does a lot of physical labor, but they are successful. They are harvesting. Uh, yes, successful um, harvest season, something like that. Okay, but it is Jack, some the name with a J, or um, huh? Communication. Yeah, okay. Then I've got these ace of spades. So somebody thinks you're really hot. They think you're like it's just like I never in the other groups I didn't get this sort of specifically. In here I did. Oh yeah, yeah. They have a you rock their world, physically, passionate wise. Just for you rock their world. You rock their world. Could be a young person. This jack of they feel like they're out of your league. Like they feel like they're out of your league. Like they you're too hot for them, or they just you rock their world so much they just feel like um, yeah, they feel like the not confident at all. I can't put my words around it. Like imagine they feel like this astronaut and you're an alien. Like that's the difference they feel. And it's weird because I wanted to say like oh they feel like a freak around you, but you're the alien. They're the astronaut. So, and this is the cool part. I think in a standard sense, in like generally accepted way, like they are attractive. They are successful. They're fit. They're attractive. They're attractive. They're definitely not a sucker this way, and they have confidence. But you are something else. You're something unique. They really see you as different, like standing out. And I think, like they know they got it going on, but I think they also know they got it going on in a like they know they got it going on, but in the end of the day, they don't think it's that special. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I know I got this and I got this, but it's not. Um, Not something unique, Like they don't really feel unique. They just feel like they're successful and they're like hitting all the marks in a way. But they see you being unique. And in that way, they feel, yeah, it's like they're in awe with you. Like also, I think almost they have this envy, like slash a desire thing. But okay, this is cool. It's like I get it. It's a big part of this is they are like they admire you and you inspire them, or they see something in you that they really wish they had. And this, okay, that's the cool thing. So this is this kind of person that, let's say, they have money, they have the looks, they have the big muscles or a very nice body, like could be a woman, could be a very beautiful woman, somebody who has like so many things, but then they see something you have that they feel they just like don't have. So they see they wish they could be more like you in a way, you know, in a good way. Like they admire you. Wait, oh, like, oh, yeah, I just wanted to drive the point home that this is a huge compliment for you. That sort of this person who has it all, let's say, that you have something they can't have, and I really like this energy. It's like when you see somebody that you just like, oh, I wish I was like that. Like, you know, like something like, oh, I'm nothing like that person, but I so wish I was like I wish I was closer to it. I just wish I, I, um, I think it's so amazing because it's something you can do, but you really wish you could. And I feel like you mirror this like in each other, or you would mirror this in each other. You see also them as something like, wow, that's out of my league because like I don't know if I should fall in love with this person or be completely envious and jealous. Something like that. Yep, okay. Thank you, group. See? Yes, 6. I need a small breaky break. Hello. Group number 7. So, mysterious. Okay, the first hint I got was a magnet. Magnetized. They are drawn to you like a magnet. Like a magnet. Like, okay, just look at this card. This is your main card. This beautiful boat. All this spades in the sails, like passion. There's the other card here, the 16. I think it's 1 or 2 or something. That's like wish fulfillment, like your ship's coming in. Or you're making wishes, like the stars in the night, and just like, boom, it's here. They see you like this. They see you like this. Like a dream fulfilled. A dream fulfilled. The attraction is that strong for them. It's funny. It's like that's an orb, and then this 4 of Pentacles. Also this orb. Okay. They see you as their wish fulfillment, so they also see you as their home or what they want to. Oh, they want to would want to settle down with. You know, like would want something long term with. Let's not go make it so serious. Somebody they would want to invest in, somebody they would want to make their home with, like let's make a fort together. Like they wanna. Here I see it as like this little spacecraft that then just like settles somewhere, like attaches. You know, like a snail finding its house a little bit. I had thought of that. Yeah, like they that's how they see you. It's this big thing they see, and that's why the 7 of hearts is here. You know, this is the illusion card. At first, I thought they choose you because I saw that Santa Muerte card where the guy is choosing the cup. It's illusions, and I'm thinking I'm getting more now. It's like they put you on a pedestal. They how can I say this? Like they are a bit start struck, sort of, and there's this, you know, this weird issue, and there's this problem with that because they glorify you a bit, like in a way, or for themselves, and that's where something feels off to me, because why would you, like, let's say your wish fulfillment stands in front of you, the fact that they're making so much of it, it's okay, something like this. So let's say Your dream is in front, stands in front of your door. Ding dong. You open the door, and there he or she is, or something you've always wanted, something you've always dreamed of for, is right there, better than you could ever imagine. And instead of taking it, instead of going for it, or instead of greeting that person, maybe you wind yourself up too much. So like, okay, so I come to your door and I say like, okay, your dream person is outside. I show you a picture. You're like, oh my god, this is like the best person ever. Instead of going outside, you stand there, sort of talking to me, saying like, oh my god, like they're so amazing, they're so beautiful, or they're so wow, and like they seem like they would be so cool at this, and I think we could be so good at that together. And oh my god, and then they're already living in this dream life before they actually engage with you, something like that. And I think because I'm recognizing this vibe, this energy of, because I've had that when I was like maybe I still sometimes have it. I want to say when I was young, but I think that's a lie. I've had this when you meet somebody that so amazes you. You feel like you fall short, maybe. Oh no! I got it. This is what I have really bad. So you see something that, it's that thing where, okay, so same scenario. I'm there telling you your dream person is outside. Even though I just told you, there's still that voice, that feeling of, what if it's not? What if this becomes a disappointment? What if it doesn't work? Like, what if it goes wrong? Or what if it's like my dream person and I'm still not happy with it? Or it's just, there's afraid of the disappointment, or and it comes from a kind of a hurt, like a wounded place, because this is what somebody does who can't handle, who just does not have the strength or the confidence right now to possibly deal with this kind of disappointment, because I think this is what you do when you really need a win. You really are down on your luck, or you really just need something good to happen, and then you want it so much that when then something really good presents itself to you, you get into this knot of like, oh please, like don't let this be a disappointment. I can't handle this, like right now. Like, please, I really need this to work out for me. Like, oh, like, the energy is very of like beat up, like beaten up, like let's say you just had 10 bad disappointments in a row, and all this bad luck, and then suddenly this dream appears out of nowhere. It's normal that you would go like, yeah, right, or I'm not falling in that trap, or with my luck, you're just expecting it to fail, and you can't handle that. So I do this a lot too, that instead of actually, like, seeing something that might be your dream fulfillment and then going for it, which is why would you not, is it's almost safer to keep it in this zone of fantasy and dreaming, because actually you really believe you that that life just doesn't, that You don't feel worthy or something, or okay, I get something like life, or when life gives you like a lot of or bad shit or bad cards, or you get a lot of bad luck over and over again, or things don't work out your way, you kind of get this something like imposter syndrome or just inferiority complex, where you everything, your body is so ingrained into just expecting a life of disappointments, or like that it cramps up in this way. So that's what's happening here. So this person is a bit stuck in illusions, and I really can't tell if it's because that's this person is a bit so lost in themselves in this, in like the psychology of this, that I can't tell, and I bet like they can't even tell right now if they're not seeing you correctly, like they're actually making you like, I think, it's not far from the truth, but that they're making so much more out of you than you are, that maybe they're seeing a superhero where you're just a normal person. And that's important, because when people see us as an idol, that doesn't feel good. We don't feel seen. We feel like they're seeing past us, because suddenly we can't have normal problems or normal insecurities or normal issues, like when you say like, oh, I'm not feeling so pretty, and then this person go like like that's not possible, you're so beautiful, that's impossible, then you just feel like they don't relate to you, and they don't you're not allowed to have these sort of insecurities, maybe, yeah. So it could be that illusion, or it really could be the illusion of they trap themselves into like making it such a big fantasy that it becomes too much to actually engage in. Like they feel it. It's the expectation is too high. The expectation is too high, and I think they instinctively feel that they have this needy energy right now. That they are just feeling like a loser, needing a win, and that's why I think they're holding also back. It could be a good sign, but the point of the matter is they think you are everything. Everything. All the things. Okay? Group 7, 8. I hope I said 8 to you in the beginning. Yeah, it's the same thing in this card. I just want to add, like, see, they see you, but you're blocking the light. So they see this. It's like, when you see this huge silhouette appear in front of you, and you can't actually see what it is, because it's also blocking the light. So you just see the shadow of something, or something appears behind the light. So it brightens your eyes, so you can't really like take a good look at it. That's kind of how they're feeling. So I think I'm going into this so much because I'm pretty sure that this mirrors inside of you in a way. So I'm guessing it's gonna be in this circular way where this person has this towards you, and you have to learn this because you actually have this towards another person, or towards another situation. Could be with a job as well, like something, you want a job so much, and you just really need a job to work out and to make a career move. So you have these high expectations, so everything becomes a disappointment. You're mirroring that. You need to put on shades, like be cool. Man's not hot. Man's not hot. They say take off your jacket. I say man's not hot. That's a very important song. I want to say something else here. No, we got it. We got it. Oh yeah, no, just the fact that like, look, illusions or not, you are this big, beautiful ship. Very attractive. You just are. but they're not like, let's if you're a hot person, they just see a very hot person. They're not seeing you know, and you feel that. And I think it's important for you to take note that you maybe feel this positive attention from somebody, but also that they don't see really you, that they're not really seeing you, and how annoying that feels. I think you really need to take note of that because that's important for you. Yes, yes. Okay, group 8. Thank you. Then group 9. How? Whoa, it's my favorite card here. 21. Ooh, springs here, swallows. Swallows. Spring, a new dawn, a new start. A new start. I have a 4 of hearts. I'm burping so heavily. So I'm guessing yes. A new start. No. Okay. No. Yeah, new start. But you see them. You see it that way. So this person who has a crush on you, you see a new beginning there, or the swallows, like something beautiful beginning, or I don't know. It's more like it's not somebody you know already. No. First I thought it was because like a new beginning, so maybe it's somebody you see a second start with. But no, it's anyway, it's positive because you're seeing something very special here, and they have a crush on you. So that's good. That's good. Good for you. I'm happy because I think you okay. This kind of ties into the previous group a little bit, where you see the potential, you see great potential, or somebody really gives you high, but in a good way, not in this like self-sabotaging way. And this is the previous group. This is more of a I can't explain it because it's both of you just see the potential in this person, but you also really see it as a new beginning for yourself. It's, like when you're making a new start in your life, and you see this person that they represent that to you, or they really represent something for you that means a lot to you in this way, in a new start way, in you becoming a new person, in traveling, some like going far, like you see something really spectacular in this, and then there a part of that is worries because you also see there's still some insecurities here. There's still some like there's a forest between us. There's a mountain. So you see it, you feel it. You kind of really want it, but I think you're just loving the excitement they give you. Okay, this is one of those things. I think this is one of those sort of infatuations where you're just happy to, like have somebody to see as a goal in a way. That feeling that you have in your life when you think like, oh my God, like nobody new comes along, or seems like nobody really piques my interest, or nobody's really like doing it for me, and then suddenly it's like, oh, now that is what I want, something like that, and they like you. there is the crush for you. And Nine of Pentacles. And then Four of Cups. Okay. So, they have a crush on you. They really like you. However, they're kind of keeping the distance. It's like, okay, like if they're the sun, it's like they're rising extremely slowly. It's like you're like, oh, there it is, and 4 days later, it's still rising. You know, like it's a really slow entrance here. It's very annoying, and I think that you're maybe you felt like this in the beginning, but after a while, maybe it's become more of a distance, and like it started out as something really beautiful, and because it's taking so long, because this person is holding back. Meanwhile, all these trees of doubt, worries, or just signs this is not going to happen. Just so you've become less and less sure in this, and I think you're dealing with it fine, because like I say, it was just one of those infatuations that you're just happy that this person inspires you again. It was just good inspiration, and they still are. But I think it also kind of really bothers you that it's like it was so beautiful and now it's becoming so messed up a bit. Now, why is this? Because this person, they're kind of in love with their independence a bit, or the way they see love or relationships, or the way they're just expecting things to be, is they see that as the loss of their independence. You see this rocket here that is sort of crashing, they see it as like their independence just crashing. So that's why they it's like they're not seeing a way, or they're not getting the fresh perspective. They see it in an very old fashioned, like oh, if I okay, so they have a crush on you, right? So they think like or it's just ingrained a bit that they go like, well, I really like this person, and they also know that you like them. They know it, but in their world, relationships just involve like losing this independence. You know, like having to sacrifice a lot of things, or having to make concessions. So that's why they are not seeing. It's like they're not creative enough, you know. They're not thinking out of the box enough. They can't see that you and them could have a relationship, and they could keep their independence and could have everything they want and more. They don't see the and here. They see or. They see a relationship or this life that I've built. They can't see the and the weird thing is, I really feel that it's not that big of a leap for them. It's not that big of a stretch to actually okay, see that. This is the cool thing. This is the cool thing, and this is the annoying thing. They're self-sabotaging a bit in this, because they only have this perspective, so they're keeping it at a distance. But if they would just take another look at it, if they would just take another look at you, and not even that aware, like, or conscious, or like, you know, like analyzing, but they would see that that scenario that they have in their head is wrong. They would immediately know it. Um, it's like you expect something to go this one way so much, but when you actually go to it, it turns out to be nothing like that, and way better than you expected. And it surprises you this way. But you never knew, you would have never known that if you hadn't gone to it and experienced it. So there's this sort of stage fright that this person has, and if they would just step on stage, it all would just fade away, and they would see that actually is, oh no, this is, maybe they had bad relationships in the past where people were very claiming. Okay. This is definitely a scenario or the scenario. They had bad experiences where people or relationships just took from them or were claiming, or like what I said before. So they're just cramping up. It's like they just expect the same again. But if they would just take a look at the situation, they would see that it's nothing like the situations before, and they would feel the relief from that and also open up to this again. So they're not far at all from this, but it's a weird thing. Like, I can't tell you when this would change, and there's this kind of weird vibe I'm getting that even though the solution is so simple, for you it feels like really like you're moving mountains, like you have to move mountains. Because, okay, this is the annoying part, is because this could really work if this person just took a look at it, took another look at it, at you. But until they do that, like, you're stuck in this with this distance, or this like no start, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's really, it has nothing to do with you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's either something that this person chooses to see or not. Okay, it's like you are a beautiful cup that's being offered to them. It's like a gift. You are almost a gift they're getting from the universe, and it's their choice and lesson to take it or not to take it. Okay, and it's completely independent of you. So don't feel bad if maybe you get no reaction, or it feels like this person is not choosing you. It really has to do with their, like, growing wise and healing, and okay, look, like, in sometimes in life, a lot of times in life, the world or life tries to offer you what you want, or a better experience, but because you've closed off to it, you're not even allowing it to be given to you. Let's say, okay, let's say you've tried something in a certain direction many times before, and you've always had failure. You've always had you've been turned down, you've been turned down, you've been turned down. So after a while, you just instinctively think, okay, this is not for me. Then, okay, you just learn to deal with it. Like, this is not for me. This is not my path. You learn to cope with that, and you grieve. You move on, right? And then life tries to offer it to you, what you wanted, and you have to choose to kind of be open to that or not. And it's not even about, look, they could go a couple of ways. That either somebody has a couple of these experiences, and suddenly they look back and they see what they let go by, what they stood up, and they learn their lesson. They're like, oh my god, like, it's me, I'm blocking, or I'm not accepting all these things that are being offered for me, or I what I wanted was right in front of me and I didn't take it. It's my fault. And then somebody learns these lessons, you know? And it's not about that they then are punished by the failed opportunity. No, they'll get more opportunities. But I do feel like you are maybe or could be one of these opportunities that this person is going to miss. Or, and this is also what happens, you know, like sometimes life offers you what you wanted, but you could be in a place where you say like, you know, it's just not what I want anymore. It's just not. The camera fell out, so I think you need to stop talking. Yeah, so of course somebody could just choose or to just realize I used to really want that, but I've changed. You know, because if you get rejected by something over and over again and you have to kind of learn to deal with, like, go without it, you change. So it's okay to grow out of wanting something. And sometimes, but the trick, the trick, what I always see happening is that you desire never goes away. Desire never ever goes away. So if you desired something and you've been denied, you always still want it. So, and then maybe, you know, like we get it, and then when we've gotten it, when we have had the experience, finally have had the experience we've always wanted, then we can judge if we liked it or not, and if we want more of it or not. You know, you could dream of something for all your life and then finally get it and then say like, nah, actually it's not for me. But you've had the experience and now you can say that. If you've never had the experience, you're always stuck in the wondering, in the desire, and it will never ever go away. So it's sort of a lesson in learning to open your heart again, learning to go for what you want again. And that's not easy. And the last thing for you is like, don't worry that it's a bit painful for you because, you know, like you're matched up, you're being like presented as a present to somebody and somebody's not accepting it. But that's a weird feeling of sort of like, don't worry, you will. You are a worthy, you are a very valuable gift and treasure, and the universe is gonna make sure that that is valued as such. You know, that that comes in good hands. So don't worry about it. You know, and usually then there's a lesson in there for you too as well. Group 9. Oh my God, it's so long. What am I doing? Okay, the last one. Group 10, who has a crush on you? Ba-bam. That's good, eh? A knight with a heart, purple heart. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart. Purple heart could be like if you're in America, somebody from the army with a purple heart. You know, just thought of that. Okay, with this purple, I got somebody who has this intuitive drive towards you. Somebody, it's more than a crush. This is somebody who's like, their gut is telling them, go for that. Yeah. And not in a, oh my God, he or she is the one. It's the greatest thing ever. And not more in this, like, oh, I like that. Ooh, I'm this feels deep. It feels deep. Deep, deep, deep. And then I get these cards. King of Pentacles, reversed, and a Seven of Swords. That's not so good. That's very weird. So I'm do getting somebody controlling, somebody possessive, somebody, yeah, a little bit possessive or controlling, or could just be jealous, or like, if they want you, but they then really want you, like, and be the only one for you, like, like have you. There's this dodgy energy here, King of Pentacles upside down. Like the way he has his hands crossed, feels a bit from a throne, like from a. Like what is that? That sort of. There's a bit of a weird energy of they see you as a conquest, then maybe, or as I don't know. Like I just had it. So somebody stands. Yeah, yeah. It has this weird feeling of, even though they want nothing more but it, but they're this like cold negotiator that will be then like they'll negotiate just as cold as they would for anything they don't want. They'll have this very like I'll either have the bag of chips or none at all kind of attitude. It's weird. It's weird. But then I get this Seven of Swords card, and then there's this Thief card, or this uh, stealing you away, or okay. It could just be that. It could just be that. Let's forget like this is saying something about the character, because I've said nothing about this person's character in a way. That I mean that these traits are talking about who this person is, but how they're sort of seeing a situation. So now I'm getting they okay. That's why this is a knight with a cowboy hat on. So kind of a like Zorro, bandit kind of thing. They're hoping to steal you away or to conquer you, to come get you out, or to maybe they know that you have another interest. They know that, or that you have a relationship. They want to take you, have you. Seven. This could also be a little bit like they're like in their ways of getting it, they're a bit manipulative, or they uh, I'm getting this vibe of somebody who can't help but they don't trust the world. It's nothing to do with like the way they see you, or it's a weird view they have of the world and of relationships, where they just know that if I don't keep like do it this or this way, or if I don't like keep this stern posture, like people take advantage of you anyway. And if um, it's this weird vibe of like they see you as I can go conquest that, but if I turn my back, another man would just come in and conquer you back again, because that's just how the world works. They don't take into factor that you choose them, and that's a defense mechanism. That's an insecurity as well. So it's like um, they choose not to look at the fact that you also have to choose them, and that they have to trust you. That you're never going to be safe in a relationship. You're never going to be able to trust somebody completely. Like, I just heard this and was basic advice. You can only trust that you will be able to deal with it when somebody hurts you or does you wrong. When a person you love and you've chosen to trust does you wrong, in the end you can only trust that you are strong enough to deal with it, and that you will that you can face it when it happens, that you're strong enough to deal with that disappointment when it presents itself to you. But it's no reason to stop yourself from trying and from trusting. But this person sort of just doesn't look at that anymore. They just see it as a, it's this false sense of security. They think if I have enough money, if I play it right enough, if I pull the right strings, if I put you, like the person they want, in the right position, that they can control it, that they can feel safe, that they can feel like you won't go away. So they kind of have this bad, yeah, a bit toxic way of approaching the situation out of, yeah, fear and insecurity. And I think this is somebody who comes either from a very difficult home. Yeah, definitely. If somebody comes from of a childhood where they had like their parents, it wasn't nice at home, or they just saw a dynamic that just makes them think this is the way the world works. If I don't control my wife or control my husband this way, or if I don't play these games, then they won't stay, or this is just how you do it. They don't have a healthy approach for this because they want to trust you, like they see good in people, and they, like, let's say that you would tell this person, hey, I love you 100%, I'm here for, I'm all in, I choose you. They would believe you, they would believe that you mean that you actually feel that, but their worldview is just, they just think like, oh yeah, you think that now, but when a better man comes along, you will change your mind, or when I lose my job later, you would change your mind, or that's just not how the world works. In 10 years, we'll probably be fighting and hating each other. They just can't think of a happy ending. They can't think of a, they don't see that they can count on that. They don't, even when you would promise your love for them, and you would be sincere, and they would know it, they would feel it, they know that you are trying, they just don't trust in that they see that as like like the world is not a Hollywood movie, or we're not living a fairy tale, or things just don't end up the way we want them to, or and I think that's the fear they live in, because let's say they saw their parents being very unhappy at home in their relationship, and I think that they just have this fear, like okay, I meet this person and we fall in love. How do I stop us from becoming like my parents? How do I stop us from hating each other later? And they're just struggling with how to deal with that. And I'm afraid that the way they're handling it right now is kind of the way that makes them end up as their parents, because that's already how they're entering the situation. Now, that's the last thing I'll say. This huge purple presence here is telling me that this aspect of your relationship with this person, or them doing like, it's like with you, they're finally seeing this, or being, I think before that they were doing it blind and like not aware, and suddenly they kind of are all like caught up with themselves. They suddenly realize that this has to change, because, and this is the beautiful part, and then we'll stop. I think because, like I told you, they saw you and they said like, oh, I like you, but ooh, this feels really deep. You made them project more into the future. You made them actually think about the long term, or you actually made them see a future that was not so bleak, and that was actually like, oh my God, that could maybe work. So they started to see hope, a silver lining, where they only saw gray before. Like they didn't see a happy ending, and you made them see that a little bit, or they felt it, and that it's making them rethink a lot of their behavior because, and this is the beautiful thing about psychology, is because suddenly they see, hey, there can be another way, and um, I am being pessimistic, or they can finally see that because there is hope. You gave this person hope. You gave this person hope, and now they can change. And I'm getting kind of emotional now because it's really. I think maybe like this person is struggling with these toxic traits, but underneath that there was somebody who was stuck in a gray, dark world with no happy ending for them, or just like love didn't exist the way they hoped it would. It was sort of an idea that they had let go a long time ago. They just learned that it doesn't exist, and so you put the color into their world, and it's big for this person. It's big. And it may never even come to anything, but you made this person see hope, a silver lining, and it is causing a lot of change. But it is also like it's difficult because it's making this person really face a lot of this darkness. Like it's difficult when you suddenly see a little bit of the light. You also have to realize how long you were in the dark. You know what I mean? And that takes time. And so maybe when you realize who this person is, don't take any crap. However, be patient with them and see that they mean well, and they are really learning to be hopeful again is something. And I once read this line: "Not all robots are Terminators," and then this picture of Wally. So that's the last thing, the really last thing. Thank you, Group 10. Hope you get crushed soon. That sounded weird. Okay, bye.